Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. Of course, the gatekeeped restaurant. I don't know why I keep butchering that word. It's not gatekeeped or whatever I'm trying to say. Gatekeeped restaurant. Some Maxwell Polishes, onions, and actually, oh no, there's mustard. It's in between the buns. Okay. Pause. Some of the fries, but this time I have cheese sauce. And oh, that's rich. I like it though. So imagine getting nachos from the movie theater. It's like twice as cheesy. And honestly, like it's very yellow. It's almost orange. Not gonna lie, back in the day I used to go pretty heavy with the video editing and photo editing. Used to be very saturated, but now I don't really do that. But this is gonna look pretty insane. Alright. Yeah. It's kind of weird. I usually love their fries, but today I admit it's a bit cold. Not because it's their fault. I ran an errand after I got the food, and it was pretty far. So the fries are a bit, cold. The Polishes, however, they retain the heat. So, I don't think I need to announce it every time, but you guys know I'm a reader. I got more books. I got this from someone off eBay because it was really a deal. It was 8 books for $20. Barnes and Noble Classic Edition. One of those books go for about $10, so 8 for 20, that is amazing. I'm going to start with the least exciting one first. Tales of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. On a previous video, I am excited about this book, but now I have 2 copies of this, so probably give it to one of my siblings. Now, next one, a Penguin classic. Aliens, Great Expectations. I don't know a whole lot about this. All that. There's this guy who encounters this. Oh, is it a woman? I'm just gonna leave this here and, pause it if you need to. But apparently something terrible happens to someone, and it kind of spirals into something where, you follow this guy named Pip. I assume it's a guy. Alright. Next one. Actually, let me eat. I've been thinking about this idea, and I want to actually, if you made it this far, give me your input. I've been thinking of starting a Patreon where I talk in my regular voice and I just spew nonsense about books all day. Thing is that I don't know if, you guys would be interested in, being a part of that. So make sure to show interest if you would like that. Today was a good day at work. I can't even complain about it. I'm going to speed run through these next books because I only have one left and not a whole lot of fries. So, I got The Last of the Mohicans by James Cooper. Once again, one of those books where I just know it's good. I don't really know anything about it. There's like a dispute between natives and, settlers. Be an interesting book, honestly, still. This next book is why I actually got this. I got The Odyssey by Homer. And before you guys say anything, yes, I do have a copy of The Odyssey. But it's not the Barnes & Noble's edition. And the Barnes & Noble doesn't actually sell this anymore. At least in my, the one that I go to. Yeah, it kind of sucks. This one is a chunky book. I'm actually going to do some pre-reading before so that I don't accidentally mess this up. This is interesting. Okay. This is Pygmalion in the 3 other plays. Essentially, it's about this guy who is trying to transform this lady in like this very flowery type, girl into a refined woman. And I guess there's 3 other, what's it called? And it's actually pretty big. And the text is kind of faded, but it's kind of it kind of has that. There's a word for it. There's definitely a word for that. Also, I don't want it to touch the cheese sauce. I was moving him in a really treacherous direction. But as how leather wallets kind of gradually fade over time. It's like that. Except with the book pages, they're called rotting, but I don't see it as a bad thing or a nasty thing, you know. This one is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Nice rhyme by Jules Verne, or Jules Verne. Nice little, you know, SpongeBob themed aqua scuba diver type of guy. And this one is actually something that seems really, really cool. So, oh, sorry, touch the camera. So basically, there's a sea monster, and you know, they end up finding out that it's actually a submarine. So not, you know, the traditional fantasy, but you know, the initial idea seems cool. Maybe I should have just read the first sentence and kept, you know, pushing along. Alright, let's get back to eating. Okay, interesting. This doesn't actually have a very good synopsis of it, but this is The Importance of Being Earnest in Four Other Plays by Oscar Wilde. I'm reading it, but I don't really see anything that could paint a picture of what it could be. All that's said about it is that it is a drama that deals with, you know, a satire of conventions and, you know, forms of, I guess, politics and whatnot during those times. So, looking forward to that as well. I only have one book left. Once again, I got this all for $20. Next one is King Solomon's Mine, Bart H. Rider Haggard. I had to really pronounce that last word because I do not want YouTube to think that I said something else. Actually, kind of funny, this is $5 USD. So it's about this safari hunter who wants to, well, he's helping this, these, you know, noble people. And in doing so, they stumble across a lost tribe. Ooh. A bit interesting, but also I can see there's maybe a bit of misrepresentation. I'm not entirely sure. Apparently they come across a lost tribe in Africa and they're hostile. So, yeah. Not to say that, you know, and hear me out before this gets misconstrued. So there's a tribe that lives off the coast of India called the Sentinelese, I guess they would call themselves. They've been notoriously hostile to any, you know, ships or people who wash ashore. They've been labeled as cannibals and stuff like that. But I've heard that there is actually evidence that they are cannibals. this tribe that wants to be kept hidden being hostile may make sense. Alright, that was really good. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna hop off and talk to my girlfriend, I presume now. We've been talking for a while. Long enough to where, you know, I'm pretty sure if I said, are we like a couple, she'll be like, yeah. So, there's that. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and sub if you do like this content. And I'll see you guys in the next one.